Guys, I just wanted to tell you ahead of time, this is a very long video, so please feel free to fast forward. But there are steps that you don't want to miss. So if you feel like I'm going a little long on one certain step, please fast forward. Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome to Pouring My Art Out. As promised, we're going to do the turtle first, and then we're going to do the frog. The frog is a little more detailed, so we're going to go ahead and get this guy painted in some chameleon powders. And the last time we just did him clear with a butterfly and some flowers. He turned out pretty, but I want to see how he does with chameleon powder. And I noticed on my clear one that he's got a part that's not real shiny, so I may have to UV resin his shell after we're done. All right, so we're just going to get into it. I'm going to use 3 different colors. I'm using golden, blue, green for his fins and his hair. I'm using the green, blue, purple for the ridge around the shell, all the way around. And I'm using flashing brown, red, purple for his shell. And we're going to do his shell first because the rim will be easy to clean off if I get some over. Let's hope that's the case. And this stuff goes everywhere, so I have a paper towel here. All right, so we're just going to start. I'm going to start with my bigger brush. And you can see I'm going to try to stay off the top as much as possible, or that rim, but I'm pretty sure it will clean up all right. And this stuff jumps. It has like a life of its own. So you gotta kind of go slow. Make sure you're getting everything and not getting the stuff you don't want to get, because your first layer that you have down is what you're going to see. So we want to try and not get it all over the daggum thing. There we go. And I'm not doing too bad. I want to make sure, because the shell has some scales that actually go up. So I want to make sure I get those areas. It's kind of hard to see on the camera, but it kind of goes up. That's going to be a pretty color, y'all. I really don't want to miss anything, because with this camellia powder, you're gonna see it. All right, can you see that? I think I got everything. Look at the flashing already. Ooh, that's gonna be pretty. All right, well, I'm going to pause you for a second while I clean up the excess around, because that will be my next step. Okay, it dawned on me that some of you may not know how to clean it up. Okay, I'm using a brush. I'm dipping it in some alcohol, just dabbing it just a tad. And you see that? You just follow the line where you want to go and dry your brush pretty good, and then go back over it because it's kind of wet. And it will take off that excess. I got that stuff everywhere. But as you can see, it does a really good job. Got his tail and everything. Oh my gosh. All right. But you really want to try to have a nice clean line. Because like I said, if it's on there, you're going to see it if it's first. Now, when I do the ridge, you're not going to see it except for the ridge, because this is already down. So anything you put on top, that's not going to really matter if you happen to go over on that part. Okay. Guys, that's looking pretty good. What do you think? Got them all cleaned up. Okay. I'm going to let that dry for just a second because there is alcohol on it, and it should take just a second to dry. Because I don't want to put it over, the chameleon powder over wet. Okay. I'll be right back. Alright, let's go to the next step. This is the green, blue, purple, and I'm going to do the ridge around the shell using a little bit smaller brush. Wipe off the excess so it doesn't go everywhere. Like I said, you don't have to be quite as easy with this around the shell because the shell is already there. It's a pretty color. You see? You see the difference? Pretty. I'm going all the way to the top of the ridge, not getting the fins of the sea turtle. I love this chameleon powder. It's really neat. So many colors. I don't know if you guys saw when I did the frog with chameleons last time. It turned out gorgeous. I used mixed media. I used UV resin and chameleon powder. And I made it for my cousin, who I went to go see, and she absolutely loved it. Let's get his little tail too. There we go. I'm going all the way around before I do the sides. Going up. And like I said, make sure you get everything, or your back coat or your filling coat will definitely show through. So make sure you're getting everything. And you can see I'm going up the sides now. See that? That's a pretty contrast, guys. It's good colors. Going around the head. Waited a long time for this frog, or for this turtle. I ordered it a couple times and it was canceled because I guess they were out of stock. But I'm not real happy with this one because there is some dull spots on it. And I'm not willing to send it back. I'll just work around it because I'll probably never get another one. These turtles are so popular. They are hard to get. And this isn't even the one that I wanted to begin with. I wanted the bigger one, but I just can't find it. So if anyone finds it, please let me know, because I would like to have the bigger one. I think you can do a lot more with the bigger one. I feel like that's not covering. I know it is, but it's like an illusion when you're doing it and the lighting. Okay. And there we have the sides done. All right. Let me see if I can clean up around the edges here. I'll be right back. Okay, I think it is safe to use my big brush now because everything that I wanted a different color than this has been coated. So I'm going to use my bigger brush so I can get in that head really good. We'll see though, huh? We shall see. I'll do his flippers first. It looks really gold, but it does not come out gold. It comes out more greenish colored. I mean, there's some gold in it, but definitely comes out more green. Alright, now let's see if we can get the head. Make sure I got everything. Out here. Yep. Okay, the head. This is so hard to do in here. And I can't see if I've got everything either. Now his eyes, I'm just going to color black with my Sharpie. That seems to be the prettiest. . I think I got it. Okay. And we are going to stop for now. Because my Dr. Crafty is coming today. And I'm going to wait for it to come to fill this guy up. You can see the different colors. And like I said, this gold is going to be more like a green. It's actually really pretty. You gotta love chameleon powders, and they're really easy to use, guys. Don't let them intimidate you. Just take it step by step. Remember, what you put down first is what you're going to see. So if there's any overrun of the mica powder where you're going to put another color, you got to clean that up or you're going to see it. All right. Be back in a little bit. Okay, guys, we're going to work on the frog. I've already done her toenails in the back, or her little sucky pads, whatever they are, in pink. So she's going to be a girl. I'm going to show you how to do the front ones. And this is UV colored resin that I got from Temu. Comes in a pack of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. All different colors. Here they are. So let's get started. I don't want this video to go as long as the last one because that was just way too long. And these frogs do take a while because I like the details and I like to use the mixed media. So, fill up her toes. You want to kind of get as close to the surface as you can. I'm using my handheld UV light. Just takes a minute to cure that. Pretty simple so far, huh? It's just time consuming because there's, a couple different steps with the frog. And it is a bigger mold than the turtle. I can't even get to the eyes in there. We're going to put some glass eyes in the frog. Let's see how that is. Okay. And we'll go to the other foot. I'm tilting it so it doesn't go down the foot. I just want the toes. Here we go. It's a pretty pink color. It'll go with the eyes because the eyes are pink and green with the black pupil. The outline of the eyes are pink. So I thought that would be pretty. All right. Make sure that's cured. Okay, now I am going to cure this side of it. Make sure that gets nicely cured. Yeah, we don't want flashing. Okay, now for this part, I'm going to put my gloves on because I don't want UV resin on me anywhere. Do one eye at a time. Okay. And you can see the eyeballs in there. Do you see where the holes are? That's where we're headed. A little bit in that one. Okay. And drop this one in. Of course, it didn't land correctly. Didn't think it would. There we go. Turn it around and push it down. Make sure it's level. We'll see how this works. Uncure it. And I may have to put a layer of pink around the eye too, because it's pretty big. And I don't think these eyeballs are big enough to fill that void. Well, we will see when we turn it around. Make sure that's cured on this side. And it is. Okay. Can you see that? You see the eye? It's pretty cool. I'm not sure we need anything around it. I could be mistaken though. All right, let's do the other eyeball. I'm not putting a whole lot in there. Not that it matters, because the chameleon powder will cover it up. So let's drop that as close as we can get. Try to make sure they're even. They seem to be. This guy is a little higher on one side. I don't want him cross-eyed or her cross-eyed. And that can happen very easily with these glass eyes. You can mark the back if they are, say, like a cat eye or a lizard eye, and you can mark where the lines go, but these are round, so it makes it a little bit easier. The pupil is round. Some of them, the eyeball is oblong. Trying not to look at this. Okay, make sure it's cured. And it is. Okay, so far it looks pretty good. What do y'all think? I can see it much better than the camera can. And it looks good to me, although it is kind of bug-eyed. Cute though, really cute. All right, so I'm gonna cure the outside, and then I'm gonna get all my chameleon powders ready. I'll be back. Okay, guys, here we go. We're gonna do something really different, and I hope it works. But I've not seen it before, so experiment. I'm going to dip my. Let me show you this. My little dotting tool in alcohol. I'm going to dip it in this charcoal brown black, and we're going to dot this little guy. Just on his rear. I want some dots on his rear end, because if you look at frogs, you see those dots. I think that's cool. So we're going to try that anyway. So we're going to put a series of dots. Can you see what I'm doing? Can you see the dots? They're not real big. Just randomly placing them. And they're not perfect little circles, because nature is not perfect. And again, what goes down first stays down. Get you again. I think that will look cool. Yeah, they're not perfect little circles, just little dark spots. Like so. Can you see? All right, I think that's enough of that. Now I'm going to let that dry because it is alcohol. Let that dry, and then we'll go to the main color. Oop, and I see a streak, so I'm going to have to get that. I will clean that one up. There we go, where it drug. We don't want streaks, we just want dots. All right, let me clean this up, and I'll be back. Okay, we're back. For the body and the head, I'm using red, orange, yellow. And just like the turtle, what goes down first is what you see. Going to try to go over these dots without smearing them. Hopefully I can do that. So I'm dabbing. Huh. That's very weird looking. once I get over these dots, it'll go pretty fast. Okay, I think I am past the dots, so I can now just brush. Oop, one more. Forgot his butt dot. Okay, now we just brush. Pretty color, huh? Can you see it? Make sure you get all the way up on the sides, because that will show. We're doing everything but his legs. I said the frog is a little more advanced, but you can do it. It's not like you can't wipe the mica powder out or wash it out and start over. Very easy. This one is just a tad harder because there's a lot of twists and turns before you even get to the leg. But the results are just gorgeous. I loved my other frog I did. And if you get a chance, go back and watch that video. He was pretty. That one was a he. This one is a she. Okay, I'm just going to finish this up. You can see what I'm doing. I'll be right back. Okay, now what I'm going to do is use grass green and crimson. And I'm just going to go to the edges of his feet. I told you guys this was going to take us a while. Well, it's gonna. Just want his feet. And I'm hoping that will kind of blend into the last color. Which I think it will. One more. And then we will do the last color. Got some pretty good coverage here. Yep. When I peeked at his eyes, I may have to do some other color around, and I think I will do the pink UV around his eyes or her eyes, because if you can see, there's some space where the mica powder didn't cover the UV resin. So, to be on the safe side, we're going to do that. All right, now, next. Sorry, this is going to be a long video, guys. I'm so sorry, but we're almost done. We are almost done. Okay, now, this is the rest of them, and I don't have to be so careful. And this color is called Purple, Blue, Red, Orange. Should be cute. Okay. Ooh, it is. It's pretty. Make sure you get all those nooks and crannies. Even if you have to bend your mold a little bit, you can do that. Okay. One thing I can do is not make you watch this, because this is the easy part, doing the last color. So I'm going to pause you. Okay guys, I'm back, ready to pour. So hopefully we can demold tonight. And like I said in the very beginning, this is a long video. After a few minutes, 2 or 3, I think it counts for me. But after that, you can fast forward. But there is a lot of good information, so you may not want to miss it. Let me get this nasty out of the way. All right, so we're going to start pouring in the frog. I mixed up 6 ounces, and I still don't know how much this takes. So we will see. Oh, I hope I have enough for my turtle. All right, we're going to go ahead and pour him. Just need a little bit for him. I'll make sure his head gets full. Okay. Yeah, I got enough. Got enough, guys. I'm going to slowly pour the rest of him. That wasn't very slow. No. All right, we're going to have to move some to his toes. And I know there's going to have to be some trimming. That's okay. But I do want to get everything covered. Easier to trim too much than not enough, guys. And I looked at this frog's eyes, and I'm afraid they're a disaster, but we can probably fix that with our handy dandy Sharpie. We'll see how they look. Right now, I kind of peeked at the outside, but it's really hard to tell. Right now, she's looking really googly-eyed, but we'll see. Yeah, it's resin. You never know what it's gonna do, or what the artist is gonna do either. All right, tried my best, guys. Hopefully it looks okay. And I mixed up 6 ounces. I have a little bit left. I may make a keychain. There you have it. We'll see you for demolding. Hey guys, let's finish this thing. I'm so tired. I have been watching and waiting and watching and waiting. So we're going to do our little turtle first. Oh, it comes out pretty. Oh, let's hope his head does. And it is in one piece. Yay! We'll peek. He's still a little soft. Oh, goodness. Goodness, guys. He's so cute. Look at him. Look, and you can see all the distinct colors. Isn't that pretty? There's a little bit of trimming. Nothing major. But oh my goodness, he's so cute. Look. Look at him. Yeah. I will do a UV coating because this mold is just not up to my standards. And he needs a shiny coating on his shell. At least his shell. After I trim him up, I will do that tomorrow. So trust me, he's going to be even prettier. But look, see? If I can do mica powder, chameleon powder, so can you. Alright, let's get this froggy done. We'll start with his behind. Pull this out. He's still soft too, so I do need to be a little careful. Come on, toesies, stay with me. Now this one I am worried about his eyeballs. So if there's any fixing to be done, it will be after this video is posted, guys. I'm sorry, I'm just so tired. I went to bingo tonight. And I didn't do well, so of course that made me even more tired. Because I lost a lot of money. But anyway, okay, let's see. It's going to be tough. Come on now, don't fight with me. There we go. Now he's moving. There. He's out. And a little bit of trimming on him as well. Not so much though. Yeah, there is. There's some pieces. Yep, there is. That's okay. That can be done. Look there. What happened with his fingers? Okay. Y'all ready? Yeah, he's really soft too. I just could not wait any longer. Ooh. Oh, and I love his little dots. Can you see his dots? Can you see those? Oh, it's so cool. I don't know why they turned out blue. Because that was like a brown, black, gray color. But that's cute. He's very pretty. Do you love him? Her pink toenails. Yeah, I trim in between her toes. And actually, her eyes turned out perfect. Can you see? She looks mad. I think they turned out great. I'm very happy. And of course, you got the beautiful color shift. So, we need to come up with a name for her, because that's going to be my mascot. There you have it, guys. Aren't they pretty? I'm going to take you down for a closer look. Hang on. Yes, the color change is so awesome. I love it. Now this one would have a lot more color change if it was shinier. But this video has gone so long that I'm not going to bore you with that. But trust me, this will be like this. You can see the shift. As soon as I shine it up with some UV resin, and I'll do that tomorrow on my time. But thank you for being patient, and thank you so much for watching my videos. I love each and every one of you. I hope you're having a great night. Sleep well, you guys. I know I will.